Hey everybody, this is Josh Broken Oak Farm. We've got a short, well, hopefully a short video, but probably won't be. What I have in front of me is a Browning BPS 12 gauge shotgun that I have come in possession of. I don't know if you're familiar with Browning BPS shotguns. They're kind of interesting because they're bottom ejecting. You see there's no ejection port on the side. They're pretty nice shotguns. They're kind of a more upper range, mid-range. They're not super expensive, but they're not down in the Mossberg 870 range. Problem with this one, and I'll walk around there, a little better view, is it has some surface rust. And so it's going to need a refinish. And so what I'm actually going to do this video is to take it apart, strip it down to just the receiver and the barrel left. I've got a storage thing over here for all the components. I have cleaned it, but getting the rust off is a little difficult. And I'm going to send it out to have it Cerakoted, at least the barrel and the receiver. Or we're going to try to anyhow. If it's they may reject it due to the amount of rust, but they're going to have to strip it all down anyhow. Otherwise, I'm going to have to send it out to have it like acid washed and then re-blued. Regardless, it needs a refinish. Frankly, I want to do it pretty. I can do a decent re-blue, but I'm not super great at it. So, to get started, let's see if I can get this off. There we go. Use my strong hand. Grab my strong hand. Anyway, take that off, chuck it in there. Take the barrel off, easy enough, right? And then there are two pins here and here that will need to come out. I have pin block. Hopefully, I did this the other day. They were tough. Just tap them out gently. I have a storage bin over here to put everything in. That's not going out. You then go out the back, and your trigger assembly will come out. Like I said, I did go over these fairly well the other day. That is the side release. It sits on the side like that. I'll lose that one day. Then grab out the shell holders. These hold the shells into the feed tube. Once you have that, you can then reach in and grab the connector plate, I guess, I'm not sure what that's called, that holds the slide rails to the assembly inside. You can then the bolt will then slide out. You then have one more. We have the feeding mechanism that pushes it up, pushes the shells up. So when you slide it forward, it pushes it back in. That has a pin as well. This back so it's big. Grab this push pin. Stop it. This one's a little tighter. It will come out. Just takes a second. When that comes out, there's the pin, no damage done. This is a little spacer that goes in there. Where that goes through. I'll set it in there. Alright. We'll get to the feed tube here in a second. So the next step would be to take the stock off. We're going to show you the base of the stock, see if you can see it. You can't really see, well, I can now because I pushed the drill in there, but wherever that little circle is and that little circle there is, there's actually a hole there and there where you can push the Phillips head in to unscrew that. So, for instance, I'm going to shove this in there. If I get one up. Not that. There you go. Let's see if this will focus in. Yeah, but you can see the head of that one is fairly full of rust. So unfortunately, like I said, I had to tear up the pad to get it out. It's supposed to just go in, but it was splitting. You can see where it split, just me trying to get it out. So that screw is not going to be very useful. So I'll keep that, but I'm not going to reuse it. I'll have to get a butt pad. Next step is to get the stock off, and that is a big flathead screw. I hope I have one here big enough to get to it. Oh. Alright. That is not going to work. get creative. Oh, I love creativity. This will probably not work. Okay. Oh, dang. Ooh. Can't believe that worked, even a little bit. Maybe I have a bigger screwdriver by the time I get done with this. Anyway. I don't know if y'all saw that, but see how nasty and rusty that is. I'm gonna have to wire brush the crap out of that. Now, the next thing I need to get off is actually something. I'll see if I can get it off real quick. I don't know if I have a. I don't know what size it's going to be. Smaller than that. Anything. I think that's small. That'll work. I have to remove the safety. which is a little nut, little detent of some sort, and the actual slide part of the safety. And that, for everybody's reference, was a 8mm. Put these back. So that gets us down. The last part I need to try and get out. I don't know if I'm going to be able to, is this feed tube. I tried to do it the other day and I could not for the life of me do it. Very specifically bought a strap wrench, which will probably not do what I want to do. I'm afraid that I'm going to stretch the crap. It's too small for this. I don't want to mar this up, so what I'm going to do, I don't think, this is not pinned in. As far as I know, it's screwed in, but I'm fairly certain it is rusted in. Because God knows everything on this thing is rusted in. And I have channel locks that are big enough to go at it. I don't want to mar it up. So I'm going to give it a little squirt of PV Blaster. God, I hate the smell of this stuff. Erico from South Main Auto Channel calls it panther piss, and that's what it smells like. I have both a pipe wrench and a pair of channel locks. I might try the pipe wrench first. I could also potentially heat this up. It still has a tag on it. I don't know when I got this. Oh, Jesus. Cool, my broke loose, but I switched to 2, which is what I was afraid of. But the tube needs refinishing anyhow. It's rusty inside, it's rusty on the sides. I could probably get I'm going to grab glove. Yeah, I definitely flattened it on that side getting it out, which, yeah, like I said, I'm not surprised. Just don't know if I can finish getting it out. Anyway. That's totally jammed now. As one might expect when I bend it. Anyway, because this is supposed to go back in there. I might be able to pinch this end and pull it out, but don't know. This end's got a slight crimp to it. I might need to find a rod and just bang it all the way out. See what I can salvage. Anyway, for way of reference. So it's definitely not pinned, it's just in there. It's not supposed to be that tight. It was definitely rusty trying to come out. Anyway, you see how bad the back of it is there. I'll have to get my little wire brush, clean that up some. Hopefully they can redo it, but that is where it's going to be. It's going to be that part and this part. I'll need to replace that and the buttstock, but we'll see how it goes. Anyway, I'll let y'all know before I run into more stuff. That's how you destroy and disassemble a Browning BPS shotgun, all in one go. Anyway, probably a part 2. Hopefully I'll get the parts done back. They'll be nice and pretty. I'll get the spare parts. And everybody will be happy. And then I'll have another functioning shotgun that isn't destroyed, isn't super rusty. And I may even order a new stock bolt. That thing is so rusty. It's got coral. So anyway, thanks for watching. Like, share, subscribe. Do all that normal YouTube stuff, and comment below on how I could have done that better without destroying everything. So, talk to you later. Bye.
Baby, come on. Tell me